I've had it! Oh my goodness. What happened? I see that. What do we have here? Brand spanking new Amadas poly header bands. Sharp.
Made in USA. I guess that's the more important part.
Yep. Pretty sure they made these right there in Albany, Georgia.
From one of those machines we seen?
Yeah, the plant that we went to.
Which one though? The big one in the middle or the one in the back? The one in the back's metal.
Yeah.
Metal bending.
Or maybe they made these in Virginia, I don't know. Because I didn't see no poly machine or nothing. Getting close to that time of the year. We have our Amadas peanut picker. This is the one that Keefe runs. And we got some new poly header bands from Amadas that we're gonna outfit. The whole front of this picker will have new header bands. We got 3 on, and this is what you want, just a little bit of a gap so no peanuts can fall through. I think it was 2 or maybe 3 years ago, we had the first run of the poly heads, and they worked good, but the issue was that they had a little bit too much of a gap and we were losing peanuts. So we got the latest and the greatest updated. Keefe's about to wash it down, and then slowly but surely, we'll start getting all these bands put back on. What you think, Kyle? Did I explain that good?
Yeah.
Yeah? Would you have said anything differently? No? Keith, you want to say anything?
I would have.
What?
The original bands would work great if you were growing jumbo peanuts.
Yep.
But with these little Spanish
Small runners.
Florida runners and stuff like that, they're just too small.
Yep. But what you think? You think that'll work there? We get them all to look like that?
Yeah.
Get them all spaced
It'd be
evenly?
a lot better than it was, that's for sure. A lot better.
It's the next day. The guys got all the poly bands on. They look much better. We have just a little gap now, so no risks of losing our peanuts through the header. And got the top lifted up. Gonna go through it, make sure we don't have any broken cylinder springs or anything like that. Kyle's about to hook up to our nut buggy, go through it, and then we got our other peanut picker to go through. Then after that, we should be pretty close to being ready to pick peanuts.
Piece up a little bit. Is right now.
Got it hooked up. This is our KMC nut buggy. It would be really cool to have an Amadas nut buggy. And to me, nut buggy just sounds way cooler than dump cart. So who knows, maybe one year we'll grab us an Amadas and we would be just match a lot better. You know, you'd have 2 blue pickers, 1 blue nut buggy versus 2 blue pickers and then 1 green nut buggy. So it just aesthetically looking at it, just looks strange. Got a lot of colors around here. We've got a yellow module builder, got a green module builder, silver spreader buggy. What you doing, Kyle?
I was checking the hydraulic lines.
Yep.
Making sure they're good to go.
Looks like that one hadn't long been on.
No,
That one, yeah.
And that short
It's good. That one looks good. Yeah, we replaced every one of these a couple years back. And it goes way up there because you got to get high enough to load the trailer, obviously. How you doing today, Kyle?
I'm good, how are you?
Pretty good. I feel like it's been a couple of videos since I asked you how you were doing.
It's been a while.
We were doing that for a while. But you are doing good?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
Good. What you drinking?
Mountain Dew.
What was for lunch today?
Chicken and tater logs.
Okay. Greenwood supermarket?
Mm-hmm. A local Greenwood supermarket.
Did you have any ketchup with it, or did you just eat it dry?
Honey mustard.
Honey mustard, okay. It's different. Having a pretty good day so far?
It's pretty good, Jim.
Okay. All right. About to fire this puppy up and run it. Make sure everything sounds nice and smooth. So you're recording me, recording you.
That's right.
Pretty cool, huh? How was your day today?
It was good.
Good?
I went to school.
Back in school?
Started yesterday.
Okay.
I have 2 classes.
2 classes.
History and reading.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Now we're just waiting on Keefy.
What's Keefy doing?
Probably watching the latest YouTube video.
Yeah.
Oh, look how smooth that is. Quiet at the mouth. A couple we're gonna have to stretch out. Very quiet. Yeah. All right, Keefy, if you got the time, why don't we just do a quick walkthrough? Tell us what all we did to the peanut picker and what else we got to do.
Alrighty. Well, we got all new bands.
Yep.
As you can see, these bad boys are pretty doggone tight. There ain't a whole lot of room for anything to drop between them. That's the kind of problem we have with some of these smaller peanuts, going down in the gaps. Got all those put on me and Kyle this morning. My flange up here where they mount to is bent in a couple places, which makes them a little high here and there.
Like that one.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take them. All I gotta do is take a couple of them loose and bend that flange back down to get them all nice and even across the top.
Yep.
But other than that, we basically checked all the bearings.
Got one belt, the big belt on the side.
I got one belt to change out that Jim wouldn't buy me last year.
Hey, it made it.
And tried to talk me into making it again this year with it, but anyway. Everything looks good. We got all the chains tight. Adjusted everything, oiled everything. Which, you know, whoever ran this picker last year took pretty good care of it. So, I mean, there really ain't that much to do to it.
That's right. Yeah, I ran it quite a bit last year, off and on.
Yeah. Fans working, all these little bearings back here. You have to check those. Those are pretty bad about going out.
Is it stemmer saw bearings or simmer saw bearings?
It's a cylinder disc separator.
Stemmer saw.
Cylinder disc separator.
Yeah.
If it was a
CDS.
If it was a K, it'd be a stemmer saw.
You know I'm gonna have to beep that, what you just
You
said.
ain't gotta beep that. If it was
You want me not to beep it?
You ain't gotta beep that.
Okay.
KMCs have stemmer saws. Amadas have cylinder disc separators.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's a fancy name for stemmer saw.
Yeah. CDS.
In other words, stemmer saw.
Ooh, ooh. Happened right here, man.
I don't know if when I got it.
We do have a new duck that we replaced last year.
Yeah.
That's new. And this is the 20th anniversary of us having this picker. Dad bought this picker brand spanking new in 2005, and we've ran it every year. So, right, 2005, yeah, 20 years, still running it. And then in 2017, we bought the 2110, and we've ran it every year, so. Top-notch quality products.
We got all this put back together now, but we had to do a little work on these here. You can't see them because they're behind there, but anybody that knows the picker knows you got those little plastic adjusters and sometimes the bolt that strips out on it. We had to go inside there and fix it where it wasn't stripped anymore.
Didn't you say Poncho cleaned this up last year?
Really, me and Kyle opened it up and gave it a few more teeth. It didn't miss. It wasn't
Up
missing.
top, yep.
Yeah, it wasn't missing but 2 or 3.
New cover. This is the belt that we're gonna replace, but I don't really feel like taking that cover off to show you. So
The only other thing I really gonna do, like I say, I want to try to even out those bands on the front.
Yep.
And I usually take these knobs off and run a tap. I need to run a tap through them, so you ain't got to beat them with a hammer.
That's
you know
right.
What I'm saying? That makes it a lot easier to adjust. But
Adjust
these are
it.
bad about getting kind of rusty. I'll probably thread them off and run a tap through them.
Yep.
And put some no-sees on them.
All right, well, looks good. Yep, so today is August the 14th. I would say it's a good possibility in 3 weeks we should be picking peanuts.
Again.
Yeah.
Bands look good.
These bands look real good. FarmFocus.com